Hi guys, I'm Missy. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I just started the process of my eyes, which will be another video, so stay tuned for that. But I wanted to use some items that I have gotten recently and try them out. Some of them may be new, some of them just new to me. But first, I have already done my brows and I have already done my primer, face primer. So I want to try out this foundation I got in my Ipsy, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I got the shade 4 Neutral. I just want to try it out. I've never used, I think I've used one Charlotte Tilbury product, and it was like a little sample, like a glowy primer, I believe it was, which was not the Flawless Filter, it was another one. So I liked it, I just never purchased it. So I was excited to see this. So I'm just gonna pump some out. Okay, there we go. It was a little difficult to pump at first, but it's new, so. Alright, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite brushes, It Cosmetics Love Something brush. I can never remember the names of everything, sorry about that. I'm just going to tap that in on my little palette, and we're just going to start applying. I think it does have a bit of a fragrance to it, which is typical for higher end brands. I wish they would stop doing that though. I don't think the shade's too bad. Might be a tad light. Need to pick up some more. Got very good coverage though, because I did not use a color correcting primer today and it has covered up my redness. So that's nice. I'm just going to squirt out just a tad bit more, but not much. I'm liking this so far because it has like a luminous finish, and I love that. Even though I have oily combo skin, I usually just, you know, powder my face and things like that to kind of keep the oil at bay. But being in my 40s, I like a luminous finish. It just makes you look more youthful, in my opinion. That's pretty. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Okay. And I'm going to see if I have a concealer to try. So far, I'm loving how my base is looking. Alright, so I'm going to try the L'Oreal True Match Concealer in W3 Light Medium, but I want to try out this new tool from Revlon. It's the Jelly Makeup Blender. It's supposed to mimic your finger. I know most people are going to be like, why don't you just use your finger? But there are some people who don't really like to get their hands and their fingers dirty when they're doing their makeup. I'm kind of both. Like, I don't mind it because, I mean, I grew up in the 90s, so that's how we applied our makeup, was literally our hands. But there are days where I'm just like, I don't want to deal with having to go wash my hands in between and all that kind of stuff. But, so I'm going to try this out. So this is the Dual-Ended Jelly Makeup Blender. Soft jelly-like tips, because it's dual-ended. Easy, clean, and more hygienic versus traditional sponge. Dual size tips for precise blending and seamless application. Dual ends work best with all cream or liquid makeup, including eyeshadow, lip color, and face products. Okay. Larger tip, great for blush and highlight blending, contouring, or layering color. A non-absorbent material is more hygienic and reduce product waste compared to a traditional sponge. Fingertip, great for concealing imperfections and blending eye and lip color. Travel friendly and easy to clean. The directions say apply product directly to skin or to the tip of the applicator. Then apply and blend as needed. Alright, so let's just open it up. Alright, as you can see, it is dual-ended. You have a larger end and a smaller end. And then they have caps to go back on, which is nice. And it does feel like a squishy jelly feel. So I'm going to apply my concealer under my eyes and in my highlighted spots I like to do. And then I'm going to see if I have a cream bronzer to try while I let the concealer sit. I like the wand on this concealer because it's like angled. I do think it's a thinner formula though, but we shall see. Okay, let me see if I have a cream bronzer to try here. If I don't, I'll just grab one of mine to try. Alright, it does not look like it. Alright, I'm going to go in with my LYS No Limits shade Motivate. This is a very, very creamy product. So let's try the bigger end on this and see how it works. Look, it is very firm feeling. But it does seem to be spreading that cream bronzer pretty quickly. And I'm just pouncing it on my face like I would a beauty blender or my stippling brushes. Okay. Just try to turn it and angle it up to blend my bronzer up. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to test it out under here. Alright, so I like it for my forehead. I like it for my cheeks. Not so much for under here. It's taking me a little longer to kind of blend this down and out under here. So I'll probably have to go in with a sponge or something, because you can see it's leaving the mark. So I don't like that for that area. But so far I like it for the other parts of my face. And then let me do my nose here. Not really liking it for the nose. That could be because it's too, I'm using the bigger end and I should use the smaller side. So I will show you that product does sit on it, which is creating a little bit of an issue for me. So let me clean the bronzer off because I want to go in with a liquid blush. Okay, easily wiped off with a makeup wipe. I'm going to take my sponge though because I want to blend this down. So if you're someone who wants like a more seamless blend, you're not going to like this, because as you can see where I stopped and started with it. And I'm just going to kind of do this with my sponge. It did good on my forehead, but I don't know. Alright, let's try it on a liquid blush. Let's try one of the new ColourPop liquid blushes. Alright, if I try that one, I'm going to do Super Shy. Let me see, I've got some Lunar Beauty ones, too. The new Lunar Beauty liquid ones. You know what? Let's try Pumpkin Papi. I heard that these were very pigmented. Alright, so this is, focus. This is what it looks like. Super pretty. I'm going to go in with one dot, and I'm going to be very light-handed with that dot. Alright. Now let's blend that out with this little tool. Yes, it is very pigmented. And I like to drape my blush. Alright, so I love and I hate this tool. It does blend it out, but it does leave a bit of a mark to where it stops and starts. So that's my only pet peeve with it. But let me apply a little bit of blush to the other side, and then I'm going to blend this concealer before it fully dries. And then I might go in with some more blush just to see. That's such a pretty color. So as you can see, it's pulling some of my foundation underneath up from it. It's not the blush's fault, it's this tool. Not a fan of that. Alright, let me use the other side and we're going to blend out this concealer under the eyes. Okay, alright, well, future reference, this concealer dries pretty quick. As I'm having a little bit of an issue, let me spray my face a little bit, try to reactivate it. Alright, I like how it did under the eyes. I like this concealer too. It is a medium coverage, I would say. It's gonna look a little more natural. I'm going in with that bigger end on my highlighting spot, except for my nose. I'm gonna use the small side for that. So, do I think you need this tool? No, not really. It can easily be achieved with your finger. Obviously, that's what it's supposed to kind of mimic. And, I mean, you've got brushes and sponges that can do this. Was it a neat idea? Yeah, it's different, but I don't think you need it. Will I use it again? Probably. I might throw it in my bag for like weekend trips or something, just so it's like a dual-ended thing that I have to use. So I'll use it, but it's not my favorite tool. Alright, let me go back over everything with my sponge, which I do that anyways. I always have. And then I want to go back into that blush again because I want to build it up. Bold right now and putting 2 dots on there, and I'm going to use my Singe Beauty F01 brush to blend that out this time. These blushes, they blend out super quick, super easy, very pigmented. Love it. I think it looks super pretty on my cheeks right now. Love it. All right, let's see what else we got to try. All right, I don't really have any liquid highlighters per se. I do have this. That's new that I saw from Essence. This is their Magic Filter Glow Booster. It says obviously you can use it like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, the e.l.f. one that's a dupe for that. You know, brands all kind of have something like that now. It says you can use it for that, or alone. You can use alone under makeup or on top for a natural glow. So let's try that, and we'll go back in with that little tool again. So I'm just gonna kind of squirt a little bit directly on to the applicator. Try not to squirt out too much. Did I have a shade? I don't think it had a shade because I think there was only one shade in this. So let's try this out. Just gonna kind of dot there, dot on my nose areas, and then let's just kind of blend it out with this. See where it keeps picking up, like it has products sit on it, it tends to kind of goop. I don't want to say goop, it kind of collects on the tip, and when I went to try to do my nose, it had so much kind of collected that I had to blend it out more. But that does give this product, the Glow product from the Glow product Essence Magic Filter Glow Booster. Sorry guys, I cannot talk today for some reason. Gives a nice, beautiful glow. You guys see that? So pretty. I like that. And it blended pretty easy, even though this tool was kind of wonky. Alright. Okay. Nice. Alright, what do I want to try out now? So I have a couple eyeliners I can try out with this look. These are from Essence as well. These are their, I believe these are brand new. These are their Metaglow Duochrome eyeliners. I bought 3, and I have the shade Galactic Chrome. I have the shade, it's a little hard to see on the packaging, Chromatic Love, and I have the shade, oh my goodness, that one's really hard to see, Chromatic, I believe. I have a greeny shade, kind of like this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try, what was it again? Chromatic Love. I think I'm gonna try that one. Oh no, I think it's broken. Well, I might be trying a different one. It wasn't broken when I first got it, so I don't know why it's broken all of a sudden. So I can just push it back down in there. Alright, so I'm just going to put that in my waterline. It's very pretty. So I'm kind of seeing like pink and gold kind of shift. But I like it. I think it's super pretty, and it really brightened up my eyes. So yeah, I like that so far. Nice. Okay, next. I have a powder to try, and I think I have some mascaras and a setting spray to try. Alright, so I'm going to pop off. I'm going to finish up my eyes in the other video. Alright, I'm back, and majority of the eyes are finished, but I have some mascaras I want to try. But before I try mascaras, I have a powder I want to try that I got in my ice cream beauty box. This is from Ofra. This is their pressed powder oil control. I tell you guys all the time, you know, I live in Florida, so I live in a humid climate, and my T-zone area, especially my forehead area, gets very oily, like pretty oily. Let me grab a puff. So I'm just going to use this cute little puff I got from AOA Studios, little heart shapes. They have black and pink, although this is more like beige than it is a pink. And I am just going to dip in to this powder. I'm going to be curious. It looks like a straight up white powder, so I hope it's not going to leave a white cast. But I'm going to apply it up here on my forehead area. Okay. I'm going to apply it down my nose. And grab a little bit more. And apply it down my smile lines. And across here. Essentially my T-zone area. Okay. This puff is nice. It's super soft and fluffy. Alright, doesn't seem to be leaving a white cast on my face. Alright. It's not fragranced or anything, so that's nice. And it did blend out pretty easy. I am going to go in with a big fluffy brush though. And I'm going to go in with my NYX High Glass powder on the other parts of my face. Just simply because I like a glowy finish, and this gives me that. Unfortunately, you can't really get this anymore, but I'm just using up product I already have. I just kind of put it everywhere, but see, it gives that nice glow back to my face. Okay. Alright, I'm going to spray my setting spray, and I am going to go in with this one from Glamlite, the Fresh Prince collection, and try it out today. I think I'm supposed to shake it. Keep your makeup looking super fresh all day with our Fresh Prince X Glamlite setting spray. This lightweight and high performance mist will keep your skin feeling hydrated while minimizing the appearance of pores, preventing creasing and fading. Our spray will keep you looking. Keep me looking? What? It literally stopped. It just said, keep you looking. Okay. Alright. So it looks like to be an aerosol. Oh, okay. I don't really smell a scent or anything like that, which is fine by me. It does have a very nice mister. So while that's kind of sitting, I am just going to blend a bit. I do think that foundation is a bit light, so I might go back in with powder bronzer off camera. Alright, now let's curl my lashes, and we're going to try these mascaras. Alright, so the two I want to try, and I'm going to put one on my bottom lash line and one on my top. So you guys know I am a huge fan of Essence mascaras, and I saw this new one floating around online and I picked it up on their website, and I want to try it on my upper lash line. This is the Call Me Queen mascara. And then I signed up online via Instagram for this little sample for free from Maybelline of their Maybelline Firework Mascara. I'm going to try it on my bottom lash line. Alright, but let's go in with the Essence one first. I can already tell I like the applicator because it's that silicone plasticky type one, which are usually pretty good for gripping the lashes. Unsure. See, dramatic false lash effect. Okay, so they have a false lash in there. I believe it's the Princess one. Like it's the one that everybody kind of uses. Kind of curious if they're going to replace it with this one. Alright, definitely gripping the lash very well. There's not really any bend to the wand. It's very stiff feeling. And I've told you guys before, I don't have very good lashes. I have very small lashes that like to droop. So anything that gives me some lift and a definitely lengthening I like. Which this one does. Can you guys see? No mascara. Mascara. It is transferring a bit. So it's not a super wet formula, but I like it. I think it's pretty. Alright. Add some to the other side now. Yes. Beautiful. I like this mascara. It's super nice. It's definitely giving like some curl to my lash too. Yeah, I like that. Alright, now let's try out the Maybelline Firework on the bottom lash. Again, this is a sample size I got for free from Maybelline. That is the wand. It's another one of those silicone-y type wands. Wow. Okay. You guys see that? It's a little too dramatic for me, for what I prefer for my bottom lashes, but I do think it would be nice on the top lashes. I just prefer a little less lengthening on my bottom lash, but you guys can see the difference. No mascara. Mascara. Nice. And I'm like barely touching my bottom lashes with this wand. Okay. Yeah. I definitely recommend both of these. Like I said, personal preference for me, I would use this more on my upper lashes than my bottom, just because I like a little more natural looking on the bottom and less lengthening. But I mean, it is pretty. I think I'm gonna layer it on my top lash just to kind of see how it plays with that other mascara, because I don't want to have to put any falsies on today. Okay. Oh, my right eye is going to start watering again today. Lovely. Alright, they do layer with each other, but I do feel like it kind of started making my lashes droop a bit, like they were too heavy. So, yeah. Alright, I am going to pop off. I am going to add some bronzer and some powder blush, and then I think I have a lip to try. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I want to try a lip. So I have this Medusa's Makeup vegan tinted lip balm that I got in an ice cream beauty box. This is the shade Social. I don't think this color would really go with what I have on, and I'm not sure if I'm actually going to keep this or not. It's just a very pinky toned mauve balm. So I don't think I'm going to use that, but Manny did say that you could use his new liquid blushes on your lips as well. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to line with my Lunar Beauty Milk Tea lip liner, and then I'm going to see which one I'm going to try for the lips. Now, so the blushes I have left are Mauve Mommy, Preciosa Pink, and Rose Reina. So let me see which one. Probably won't be the mauve one most likely, but we'll see. So that's a straight up, that is Preciosa Pink. So yeah, that's a straight up pink. Not gonna go with that one. Let's see. We have Rose Reina. Okay, I think that's gonna be our winner. But let's check out Mauve Mommy just to see. I think I'm gonna go with Rose Reina. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a lip brush, and I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop L1, and I'm just gonna take some pigment off the doe foot onto my brush and apply it. Oh yeah, that's a pretty shade. It is nice that you can use it both on your lips and your cheeks. I need to see if you can use it on your eyes too, if you want to just like do a cohesive look. Kind of a one and done type product. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I think that's pretty. That's a pretty combination. Yeah, pretty. I do think I want to let it dry a bit, and then I want to go over with a gloss, which I'll probably use a Lunar Beauty gloss for that, because he has some very pretty glosses. Alright, I'm going to use his gloss called Moon. I'm going to use a disposable doe foot because I don't like to get the pigment back down in my product. I don't like to mix. So I'm just going to put a layer of that over top. Of that combination. Yes. Love, love, love. Super pretty. Okay. Alright, I am going to go fix my hair, finish getting dressed and all that stuff, and I will be back to show you the finished look. Alright guys, I'm back, and this is the finished look. Trying out some new / new to me makeup. I think it's really pretty. Love how it turned out. Loving the eye look. Think it's super pretty. Again, that'll be in a separate video. Love how my base is looking. Alright, so if I had to pick some favorites out of this video, I definitely would say the Lunar Beauty blushes. That's probably my #1 favorite so far. You know, I used Reina on my lips, and I used Pumpkin Papi on my cheeks. I love how they both performed. Super blendable, super pigmented. Second, I would say, is probably this foundation, the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I love how luminous, glowy looking it is. And it did like oxidize a little bit, so it matches me a little bit better than it did at first. These eyeliners I think are nice. Definitely gives a nice little pop to the eyes, and you can definitely see the shifts like up close in person. The Essence little glow booster thing that I used as a highlight, I liked. I am gonna try it out to see how I like it as more of like a Hollywood Flawless Filter type dupe, because that's what it's mostly meant for, but it did give a nice, beautiful glow from within highlight on the cheeks. Like I said, the only thing that I was kind of like meh about is the little tool from Revlon, the little like jelly dual-ended tool. I definitely can use it. It's just not something I'm going to be reaching for constantly. I much prefer my brushes or a beauty sponge to this, but I get the idea and the innovation behind it, so I do appreciate that, bringing something kind of new to the table. But yeah, the Ofra powder, so far, I mean, I've been under the beauty lights and I haven't really started like getting super sweaty, oily or anything underneath. But I'll try and remember to leave it a pinned comment if I go outside and I'm out in the sun today, how it holds, and I'll let you know how it holds up. I did like the cute little puff from AOA Studios. Super soft, super nice. The mascaras, liked both the mascaras. Like I said, the bottom one, I kind of prefer more for my top lashes than my bottom, because I don't like this much length under my lower lash line. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like how it turned out? Do you have any of these products? Do you want to pick up any of these products? Let me know in the comments down below. If you made it to the end, how about we leave a ocean themed emoji, since I'm kind of rocking some like ocean vibes here. Alright, if you guys would please like and subscribe down below, it really helps me out and I would appreciate it. Until next time guys, bye!